Hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Ryan, and welcome back to The Witcher 3. It's the Hearts of Stone DLC. Something's different on your screen. I'm not sure what it is. No idea. Nothing at all. We're just going to continue forward acting like absolutely nothing is different. Hey, in the last episode, we finished scenes from a marriage and the quest line with Iris von Everec. And now we need to go meet Olgierd's man at the Alchemy Inn. And hand over this violet rose. It says Olgierd's man. I thought we were actually supposed to meet Olgierd, but apparently I'm wrong about that. Anyways, welcome in. It is Tuesday when this episode comes out. It's episode 19 of the series. I try and say the number once per episode, so if I absolutely get confused about what episode it is, I can always just watch that back when I'm editing and stuff. All right, let's do it. Yeah? Let's do it. I'm honestly, this is not a thing I've talked about just yet. Stay out of my way. That isn't a thing I've talked about yet. I am a little bit curious to see how long this DLC is. I feel like we could be... I mean, if this story is Olgierd...
Got anything for an aching belly?
Wait, hold up.
Here, under my belt since yesterday.
If the story is Olgierd, then maybe we're basically done. I was gonna go repair my armor real quick. Armor and or sword.
Ain't you learn it for a start?
Hello, friend. And then we'll go in.
Greetings. My, a witcher. Something tells me I'll finally get something interesting to do.
Sure doesn't look like you're short on work.
So this.
Oh, I've never talked to this guy before.
Redanian army order, but there's no pleasure in it. One after the other, same thing time and again. No finesse required.
Okay.
Looking to perfect your craft?
Of course. Crafting's like ploughing a maid. Fall into a rut and, well, sure, you'll get the job done, but there'll be no hoops, no hollers, no standing ovation.
Oh
so,
my god.
Got any special requests for me? Help me stay on form?
Don't go falling into a rut.
Armor, aren't we?
Aye. What else would it be?
That was a
Show me
beautiful
what you have in
conversation. The guy doesn't even have a quest line for me, it looks like. He just has an absolutely hilarious take on that. That was incredible. I am going to go ahead and buy a journeyman's armor repair kit, 2 of them. Maybe these 15% too. I'm sort of needing to stockpile those. I know I have plenty for armor, but I would like to stockpile some for both as well, for my sword as well. Okay, let's go ahead and sell lots of shit to make up 1,700 pairs of 1,700 crowns and go from there. I have this Order of the Flaming Rose armor, which is kind of hot, but I guess we should get rid of it. The Ornate's robe as well. Only 132. Tracker's gauntlets. We'll sell one of these each. I kind of don't want to get rid of the new moon stuff, but I like my Geralt in all black. It's not that expensive, this new moon stuff. I mean, that one's worth 400. Damn it. All right, I'm keeping the new moon stuff. I've decided. I'll get rid of the ornate stuff, though. I like emo Geralt. It's really hot. Let's go ahead and sell this Ophiri Kilish since we're using the Caretaker's shovel instead. Okay, we're making money back. We're up to 4.5K. A wooden sword. I'll sell that to you for sure. Get it out of my inventory. And we're good. Sweet. Now, will you repair everything that is equipped, please? And now you have money again. I should have done that first, actually. Shit. That's okay. Now you've got money again, so I can sell you this Maribor sword and the sword here. God damn. I really need to... By the way, I've talked about it before. I'll talk about it again. I know that trust me, I'm aware that I am under-leveled. in terms of armor and weaponry right now. I have plans to eventually upgrade it. I just am not at that point exactly right now. So long as it doesn't cause me an absolute fuck ton of problems, I'm gonna take just a little bit of time, and we will eventually upgrade it. So a little bit of patience. I'm seeing the comments. Trust me. I also have a desire to have incredible armor and weaponry. So long as we can get by, though, I'm gonna get by
Youth these days.
for a little bit, and then
Harebrained,
we'll get to it. I promise you. I promise you. I'm not gonna take this
2
armor to the end of the
points,
game.
And be quick about it.
All right, let's see what's going on
Please,
here.
good sir, a bit of courtesy.
So I look up, and Bob's your uncle. He downs half the barrel in one draft.
Bob's your uncle. Okay.
Geralt, over here.
Oh, good.
Oi, wait your looks. Use the look of a man who knows how to drink.
Thanks. Some other time.
Here now. Don't make me beg. My treat.
Oh, shit. Wow. Gaunter O'Dimm. No time for this foolishness. I wonder if this is a thing Geralt has ever
Show
seen
off.
before.
Of course I am. Wouldn't you be? Time's a marvelous plaything.
And a great spice to use in gingerbread.
Oh, that's a shitty joke, Geralt.
You were listening. Indeed, occasionally I find time manipulation irresistible. Controlling it offers so many appetizing opportunities. Like spiking the soup of unsavory individuals with appropriately ghastly things.
Ooh. I think he controls time, Geralt. I don't think he's tricking you. I think he
You
controls it.
actually control time, or is this just some conjurer's trick?
What difference does it make?
A big one.
Let us say time has always fascinated me, so I taught myself how best to use it.
Why time of all things?
Geralt, there are 4 dimensions: length, width, height, and time. What would you have me fall in love with? Width?
The jokes make themselves. The jokes make themselves. Incredible. God damn it, I keep looking over at my face cam and I feel so naked. Who's that person on the screen? I don't even know who you are. All right, Gaunter, who are you?
Who are you really?
Gaunter O'Dimm, also known...
Not what I'm asking.
Ah, so you'd rather
What
know
are
what
you?
it is I do.
What are you?
In brief, I give folk what they ask for. You might say, I simply grant their wishes.
Yeah, and you do it super straightforward and never cause anyone any pain.
That'd be downright noble if you didn't always demand something in return.
Law of the market. I was not the one to coin the phrase, nothing comes free.
You're not human, that's clear. So what are you? A demon? A djinn?
My money's on Genie,
Do
but
you really wish to know?
I think there's also
Yes.
just the possibility
No,
that he's a
Geralt.
god.
You don't. This one time
Oh.
I shall spare you.
Chills.
Not grant your wish. All who have learned my true name are now either dead or
Ooh,
have met an even worse fate. Yet I still need you.
Him looking through his like eyebrow, through the tops of his eyes, through his eyebrows at me. Oh, that's creepy as hell. He's so like, oh, his eye sockets just seem like hollow. That's what gets me about it. Why are you here?
So, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I wanted to congratulate you. You acquitted yourself splendidly with Olgierd. In fact, you've almost satisfied your debt.
Okay.
Was supposed to fulfill his 3 wishes. Did just that. This is where you remove the brand, because we're even.
Not so
Nearly.
simple.
To fulfill the terms of the contract to the letter, you must do one more thing. Draw Olgierd to the Temple of Ilvani.
We never discussed that.
Oh, but we did. As a man of the world, you should know that every contract contains a catch or two.
Did we discuss that?
Small print,
Really?
which, nevertheless, changes the ultimate
I don't think I've
meaning
heard of it before.
This applies to oral contracts as well. Recall that I said, and I quote, "I believe, however, that all will end well, and once it does, we three shall meet and thank one another for the voyage we shared."
Ah, fuck.
End quote.
Yeah, I remember.
Fulfill your end of the bargain, and I will remove the brand.
Temple of Lilvani? I don't know what that is or where.
That was the last time you interrupted me while I was talking.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, fuck.
What the devil? Why is there a fly in my soup? Was waiting. Had an eye out for you. Didn't see you come in. How is it you're here?
Oh, my God. Oh, no. My stomach just leapt. I felt like I was going to get sick.
I'm a witcher. Superhuman quickness. Just one of my many qualities.
You tossed this fly in my soup?
No. Now listen carefully. Tell your Ataman to come to the Temple of Lilvani. It's south of here. Entrance is inside a cave.
What's the commotion?
Lilvani's temple. Got it?
Finally noticed this dead guy. Something.
Hold that!
Spoon sticking out of his eye.
Your friend, the medic. She were here. Ask that you look in on her.
Let's go.
Thanks.
I was just about to say earlier when I was talking about how the end of this DLC might be soon,
Did you see? To the bottom,
that we hadn't talked to Shani yet.
He were there, alive, a moment ago.
Blind drunk he was. Maybe he fainted.
Fainted?
Fainted and put a
Soaked in blood.
spoon in his eye?
No wonder folk are dropping. Cursed and next.
Not cursed. Let me just step over there. Sorry. Didn't mean to do that. My bad. Woo! All right. Well, that was wild. Okay. That was insane. And quite the scene. Ooh. My stomach still does not feel right. We're going to move on from that, and I'm not going to think about it anymore, and, damn. Let's talk to Shani. Shani. I miss her. I wonder how she's doing. House full of, patients? No? Not today? Oh, no. Oh, shit. Your stuff's on the ground. Shani, what's going on? Are you moving?
Shani.
Shani.
Oh, Geralt.
Shani, Shani.
Good thing you're here.
What happened? Somebody break in?
This? No. Just getting ready to move.
What? When? Where to?
Not what I wanted to talk to you about.
She won't look at me.
Or at least not only, but...
I'm leaving, Geralt. The Eastern Front beckons. I'm Kedwin bound.
Why so sudden?
Never mentioned you'd be moving. Any intention to either.
I didn't know I would be. Found out this morning. 2 soldiers came to my door, said Redania needs me again.
Couldn't turn them down? Just say no?
Perhaps I could have. But I didn't want to. Treating the ill and wounded, it's my calling. No place I'm needed more than at the front.
Oh. Oh, I don't like to see those options. Dang. Here's the deal. I was just sitting here thinking to myself, Shani? Shani? Why do I keep saying Shani? Shani? Shania Twain? Shania Twain? You should do what makes you happy and do what you feel called to do. And then she said, it's my calling. I don't think it would be very, what do the kids say? Cash money of me to tell you to stay? But I also already missed out once on love in this goddamn game by not telling someone to stay. R.I.P. Triss. I'm gonna try it this time. Just see. I personally would choose I see, but let's see what happens.
Can't you reconsider and stay?
Geralt, what for? The wedding, the time we've spent together, it was nice. But you have your life and I have mine. This doesn't make sense long term. You know that as well as I do.
Well, you take care of yourself.
He's not putting up much of a fight.
You too, Geralt.
Did you learn anything new about Olgierd while you were studying?
So,
while I was gone?
about Olgierd?
Well, I abandoned the books quickly. Decided that if I was going to learn the truth, I'd need to find someone who knows him.
Find anyone?
Turned out I didn't need to look far. A colleague at the Academy, an assistant to Professor Premathine Shakeslock, claims Olgierd von Everec met with the professor multiple times. Apparently, Olgierd asked the professor to do some research.
He doesn't seem the research
got so
type.
worked up doing it, he went daffy. Started jealously guarding his notes. Wouldn't even let his assistant look
Research
at
on Gaunter?
The professor. Where'll I find him?
Here in Oxenfurt. Cloistered inside his house on Academy grounds. Mage hunters guard his door.
I need to see them. I think my guess is did research on what Gaunter O'Dimm is. And that's the only thing I could think that Olgierd would research.
Mage
Ways to
hunters
defeat
at
him?
the door. He under house arrest?
I can't say, really. Some of the faculty think him a traitor. Say he sold out to the hunters for a hefty pouch of gold. The assistant, on the other hand, insists the professor wants him there to protect him. I don't know what from.
What's your guess?
He's certainly useful
I bet
to
it's
them.
the latter one.
A specialist in black magic and the occult?
The occult.
Must be a trove of knowledge.
If he's really gone off his nutter, I wouldn't be surprised to see them using him.
This is one of those situations where it's a little unfortunate, but I'm pretty sure Gaunter is just the devil, and I'm pretty sure that's if not the devil, then a devil, and I'm pretty sure that's the case based on some comments that I saw. And I'm guessing maybe he researched that, and he wants to try and protect himself with mage hunters. I need to go see this professor.
Need to talk to this professor.
We'll go together. Redanian guards all over
I'd
the
love to.
Academy. Doubt you'll get in alone.
One last
Guards have never stopped
job.
me. You know that.
Wound these, and I'll have to patch them up. Besides, we might run into a friend. Get inside free and easy.
That's my favorite side, kind of getting inside. Wait, what? Now I'm tripping. Do I say Shani or Shani? How does Geralt say it? What the fuck? Shani? Shani? Now I can't remember. Is it Bernstein or Bernstein or Bernstein Bears? All right, we're going to the academy. Professor Shakeslock. I'll read that later.
So how are things at the academy these days?
You mean since Radovid shut it down?
I mean, is it well guarded?
Might be all it is. Many of the faculty fled to the far north. The braver ones stayed, but assumed the guises of tailors and laundresses. Why?
Just curious. Scholars seem to have adopted mage tactics. They in the same bind? So the Eastern Front, and then?
Depends where they send me.
Wherever it is, take care of yourself.
Always do. So don't worry.
I don't know that I knew that Radovid closed the academy. That's not good. If I did know that, I'd forgotten it. That's, no bueno. Okay. Oh. I think I stepped over here once before. And I realized there was nothing that I could really do over here.
Halt! By order of King Radovid, no one's allowed inside the academy.
Not even lecturers?
No one means no one.
See, you've become quite the stickler, Norbert. You were much kinder when I was patching you up. By the way, how's your knee?
Fine. Dandy. As if no arrow ever struck it.
Consider yourself a lucky man. Because
Took
if
an
I'd
arrow
not
to the knee
decided
once,
to
huh?
operate, you'd be a cripple to the end of your days.
Bruno, eh? Maybe we ought to let her in. She's a decent lass. Not like to steal nothing.
Bruno.
All right. But alone, which will draw too much attention. I'd rather not get shite from the captain on his account.
Here's what we'll do. I'll go in, then help you sneak in around the back.
How?
Don't know, but I'll figure something out. Usually aren't nearly as many guards on the riverside.
Agreed.
All right, let me in.
See you guys. Toodles. I'll see you a different way. Enter the academy grounds. I really just figured, I mean, this is fun, don't get me wrong. I just figured we could do a little bit of a, you know, a little bit of Axie goes a long way kind of deal. All right, how are we doing this? How are we doing this? Let's take a look at the map, see where it tells us to go. It says to go here. Can I jump off?
To death on 3 pounds of steel.
I should probably. Quick save. Choked to death on 3 pounds of steel. All right. Let's see. Oh, hello, friends. Drowners. The drowned dead. Take care of y'all real quick. Listen, I have a date with my very intelligent lady friend here in just a second. I need to get over here, and you need to leave me alone. So do it. And then also maybe drop me some expensive stuff that I could use to sell to make up some money. I have a rune-right friend who is in need of a lot of cash. Oh, I just stand here. Okay.
Geralt! Psst! Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Grab the line!
I like how she was looking down at me and said, Geralt, psst, hey, you there?
Where'd you get the rope?
Long story.
Maybe she couldn't
But
see
we've
me.
done well. Professor Shakeslock's house is at the end of this street. Witch hunters guard the door. Doubt I'll be able to sweet-talk them.
Been a huge help already, Shani. Thanks.
It was nothing. Really. You'd have done the same for me.
I'd have probably done more.
If you wish to see me again before I go, I'll be at home. Packing will take some time yet.
All right. Be seeing you.
Oh, Geralt, you're so good with words. Why extend the goodbye any longer than it already is? We're inside of the university. This is cool. All right. Pretty small, but we're here. Seems like maybe the wrong way to go. That house is locked. Should I just barge in on a bunch of professors? Wait. Oh, that's why. Shani doesn't want to be here. Fuck! For me killing a bunch of... Oh, shit. Oh, we're using the sword. I forgot. Or the shovel. Okay, alright. That's plenty of you. That's plenty of you. Plenty of you. Just no crossbows. I like watching witch hunters burn. It's a lot of fun. Ouch. 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 Yeah, not to completely continue this conversation. Trust me, I'm well aware that we need an equipment upgrade. And also, I've seen plenty of comments about it over the last many episodes. I am just attempting to, for multiple reasons. Some of which have to do more with the game. Some of which have to do more with, you know, the timing of when we would do it. I'm gonna try and save the gear upgrades for maybe a stream. So we don't just sit there and grind gear upgrades on episodes where major DLC things could be happening. Like this DLC, I mean, we're, what, 18 episodes into this DLC? I think maybe 1 to 2 of these episodes haven't been, you know, just absolutely enthralling right in the heat of shit. You know, cliffhangery from the last episode and you know, so I would hate to like take a big break from that to go upgrade some gear as badly as I need it. I'm aware that I need to upgrade the gear. And mostly people aren't being rude about it. They're being very kind in the comments. That's how many of you are being super kind about it. However, there's always those couple people, right? And I'm just hoping to maybe get through this DLC and then depending on the timing, maybe do it then, maybe do it a little bit afterwards. I'm also recording a bunch of episodes ahead before we go to on a little trip, my wife and I, and so that affects the timing of the stream. Just so that you know, behind the scenes, I'm not trying to be a dick about not upgrading my armor. I'm also not trying to like make combat painful for you. I'm still having a lot of fun with combat.
Locked tight. Need another way in. You leave a window open, maybe?
I think I just made a knocking sound. Maybe he'll just answer. That's the thought process behind the gear. I plan to upgrade it. I'm not going to use this gear until the end of the game, but the timing currently is not perfect. Okay. We're just going to go all the way up here. It's also one of those things where it's like, this far into any game, you know, into any playthrough, I should say. I've figured out how to play a lot of the game, right? Like, I'm not perfect at it by any means, but I figured some stuff out. But we also just have like massively different approaches and tastes person to person. I'm sure many of you guys understand this. I'm sorry to spend more time on it. But some people are going to take combat one way. Some people are going to take it another way. And I think it can be very easy. I've seen it before with plenty of other games to get a little frustrated if the person you're watching isn't doing things the way you would do them. Especially late in a playthrough when you've already watched 150 episodes. I promise I'm not doing it to spite you. I'm just trying to find my own personal best way through. How the fuck do I do this? It looks like that is it, but should I just... Oh, shit. Should I just jump? Can I hang? There's white right on the edge of this. I kind of want to try jumping. Oh, shit, wrong button. Oh, that worked. Okay. Oh, that's not good. It looked broken already. Oh. What the fuck was that? I heard a sound in here. I'm very scared.
Silver Lamen. Don't know the sigil. Hasn't been used in ages, looks like.
Stuff's torn to pieces.
Shattered mirror. No sign of impact.
Mirror, by the way.
Not an accident.
Master mirror?
Shattered by a sound, maybe. Someone looking at it and scream. Jillian Alboco's Lesser Key. Tomes about demons. Dusty as they come.
Essence of evil is to cause suffering. There exist many varieties of suffering, from common corporeal pain through the rarefied from common corporeal oh my lord. From common corporeal pain through the rarefied torment of the psyche to deep wounds dealt to the soul. Whence then does evil arise? Does it appear on its own, or does it only spread when conditions are ripe? And finally, the most important question, how can evil be defeated? capital E. Most believe evil has always existed, for none remembers a time when it did not. Yet is that sufficiently proof? I dare to doubt it, for I am a scholar, and the essence of scholarship is to question all hypotheses until they have been rigorously proven. The appearance of evil is closely tied to the existence of good, its opposite and antithesis. Good without evil is dimensionless, and therefore imperceptible. Evil, then, is an integral part of our lives. Evil wears many faces and appears in many different forms. One of them wears a skin of flesh. This evil, incarnated as man, travels the world, sowing death and suffering. Such evil is devious and difficult to discern. We usually only note its presence when it is already too late. In my scholarly wanderings through the myths and legends of a great many cultures, I've come across descriptions of a certain individual, which all display a striking similarity. I do not mean in terms of this individual's outer appearance or name, but of his modus operandi. This evil works through trickery, tempting at first with the offer of something seemingly good. The price one must pay for this object of temptation, however, is enormous and non-refundable. The promised good often contains horrifying hooks, treacherous traps. Beware, then, of any who promise the impossible, for such can only be delivered through the machinations of evil. Shit! I wonder who that could possibly be speaking about. Okay, lots of stuff is read and destroyed. That one has a book, but I've already read it. That one's got some liquid, diary of a fire swallower. Sorry, I was gonna loot this. Okay. Sweet, I've read all the books. So, let's see what's downstairs. Ooh, buddy!
Leave the bedpan in the usual spot. And take the platter. I shan't be eating today.
Professor Shakeslock?
Who the blazes?
Blind.
How'd you get in? Get out. I know nothing. Don't wish to know anything. Understand? No, out!
Not gonna hurt you.
That demon sent you. I'm sure of it.
What demon? No, I'm aware what demon, Geralt. No one sent me.
No one sent me.
You lie. I may be blind, but I sense unclean powers better than anyone.
My girlfriend sent me.
Why do you think the witch hunters guard me like a treasure?
I'm a witcher.
A mutant? Yeah. Could be.
This whole building is coming down. What's happening here?
Why are there guards outside your door? You a prisoner?
Protective custody. That's the phrase. Protective. When I cannot decide my own fate, cannot breathe without their permission.
You look good in purple.
You may not be aware, but I'm one of the foremost experts on the occult. Living experts, that is. My mentor was the outstanding Professor Lionel Van...
And you're cooperating with the witch hunters now?
Cooperating? As if I had a choice. They're ignorant, but not enough to ignore what I know about magic, witches, sorceresses, what have you. Knowledge they use for barbaric ends, but that's beyond my control.
They're ignorant, but not enough to ignore. They're ignorant, but not enough to ignore what I know about magic, witches, sorceresses, what have you. Okay. I just came to talk.
Came here because I need information. Think you might be the only
I'm gonna
man
ask
who
what
has
Olgierd is.
A witcher.
And he's gonna say what Gaunter is.
I'm hardly a post-conjunction creature.
What did Olgierd von Everett want from you?
I curse the day I first set eyes upon the man.
Because
he appeared at my doorstep one day, offering a sack of gold were I only to find out who Gaunter O'Dimm is and how to get rid of him.
Yeah. It
I
led
agreed.
to this.
Such matters are my speciality. And I needed the coin. I pored over countless tomes, delved into obscure incidents and analysed folk legends. I went so far as to travel to Nilfgaard, the library there, where at last I hit upon the mysterious entity's trail. There are records of encounters dating back thousands of years in many cultures under many names, but always as evil incarnate. In this land, we call him Gaunter O'Dimm. At times, Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
I'm outmatched here.
In deciphering the ancient scrawlings, I went blind. Yet I learned a great deal.
You read an
For
Elder
example,
Scroll?
that he plays with his victims and thrives on pacts above all else. Seemingly harmless contracts which drive their parties to madness.
I'm in trouble. Here's the other thing. He's inside of the circle on the floor. And I'm not. And the only other person I saw inside of the circle on the floor was Olgierd. I'm very nervous here. I'm gonna ask about it.
What's with the surroundings? These runes, what do they mean?
They protect me. Here, evil cannot touch me.
How do you know?
He told me himself. Paid me a visit once. Fascinating meeting that was.
So he knows you
I was
exist.
blind already, but saw him clearly. He smiled at me. Said he was honoured I'd taken such an interest in him. He wished to thank me, and explained he'd taken a similar interest in me. He drew the circle and said I'd be safe within it. His way of repaying me, you see.
Ever tried to leave it?
If you'd heard how he said it, you'd be as certain as I am what leaving would bring.
Oh, this man shits, eats, sleeps inside of this circle. There's a bucket over there that looks like where he shits. What else do you know about him?
Know anything else about the man?
Gaunter O'Dimm is no man. He is evil. Evil which assumes various forms. Forget about him, or die.
I wish I could forget about him.
Alive. Yet I live in constant fear, born of what I've learned about him.
Did Olgierd make one of those pacts?
Olgierd signed one of these pacts with him?
Brilliant deduction. But have you guessed why? You must know that he came from a wealthy, influential line. He must have, if the family of his betrothed accepted him. Yet did you know his fortune soured? He himself became an outcast, impoverished. Iris's family, a powerful house, could not accept this, would not marry their daughter to a nobody. Olgierd wished to elope. The further away, the better. Yet Iris refused to cut her family ties.
Quite the predicament.
Indeed. Their luck turned yet darker when a wandering witch mentioned a solution. A man who would grant any wish. His name, Master Mirror. The rest follows naturally. Olgierd and O'Dimm, a meeting at a crossroads.
At a crossroads?
A
Weird.
wish, a pact signed in blood, and a price to be paid. Olgierd was to sacrifice one he loved. O'Dimm delights in difficult choices. He knew Olgierd loved two in this world, his betrothed and his brother, Vladimir. Olgierd chose, and soon thereafter married his beloved Iris, his fortune restored.
But it drove him mad. A contract at a crossroads. Signed in blood. You know all this from Olgierd.
Olgierd tell you all that?
He had to. How else was I to diagnose his case?
Make it sound like an illness.
It is worse. Many illnesses are treatable, but play with evil, and medicine can be much harder to find.
Did Olgierd slay Vlad by his own hand?
So did Olgierd kill his own brother?
No. Deduce, Witcher.
Cool.
O'Dimm acts directly or indirectly. Olgierd merely signed the blood letter. The next day, his brother was dead.
Sure. I don't remember how Vlad... Wait, I think we learned that Vlad did not die. Like, I think Vlad died in a very Vlad way. He was, like, rushed by barbarians or something.
Why was Olgierd out to get rid of O'Dimm? He'd gotten what he wanted.
Had he? His heart had turned cold as ice. His feelings for his wife, for whom he'd sacrificed his brother, had withered. He'd lost all he'd loved. Had he wanted any of this? No. O'Dimm grants what you wish, not what you want. All who sign a pact learn the difference and die by it.
All? No way to get rid of him?
Kill him, you mean? Kill evil? No. Yet the annals tell of a man who dissolved his pact by defeating O'Dimm at his own game.
I have to beat him at Gwent?
Meaning?
O'Dimm wields contracts, word traps, duels of wits. Challenge him to such a duel. He'll agree, and can be beaten. But remember, there is only ever one stake. The sole thing he truly desires. Human souls.
Well, the devil went down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal. Shit. Okay, we're in trouble. I don't feel like I've got... I'm supposed to match wits with Master Mirror? There's no chance. I'll be dead.
O'Dimm left a mark on my face. Any way to get it off?
A mark? No mention in the tomes. Strange. Unless...
Yeah, I am slightly different, right?
It will disappear once your pact is fulfilled.
If I challenge him, end the pact that way, will it go away?
That I do not know. The one man who succeeded bore no mark.
Okay. So why do I have a mark and no one else does?
Thanks. Helped me a lot.
Good. Very good. Oh, to feel useful after so many years locked up, living in fear. Why, it's pleasance itself.
Yep, there he goes. He's out of the circle. And he's dead. Fuck me. Wonder who could have caused such a thing. Character entry updated. Gaunter O'Dimm, Master Mirror. Geralt was racking his brains for a way to defeat Master Mirror when Shani came to the rescue. She knew of a professor from Oxenford Academy who'd spent years scrutinizing every manifestation of black magic and surely would be able to help. Let's read the paragraph after that. The professor told Geralt of the long hours he had spent scouring old tomes for accounts of Master Mirror. He'd been set on this trail by Olgierd, who paid him handsomely for his labors. Research had borne fruit in the form of a great many secrets about O'Dimm, including a possible way to outsmart him. The professor did not live to see if this trick would work for Geralt in practice, for during their conversation, Shakeslock made one step outside the runic circle, drawn on the floor of his residence, and died immediately. We'll never know if this step was accidental or deliberate. By the time Geralt met him, he'd become a tired and tormented wreck, who might have considered death a relief. Yeah, but I don't read that as he committed suicide. I read that as an accident forced his hand. A falling beam forced his hand. But what made the beam fall? Gaunter O'Dimm, Master Mirror. God, he's so fucking intimidating looking. I know of a way to outfox Master Mirror. The demonic pact maker could be lured into a wager. Win it, and he would be defeated once and for all. Okay. Here goes nothing. Can I loot you? Key to your home and your journal. Hell yeah. My notes and observations. Professor Shakeslock. The circle O'Dimm created terrifies me. I cannot see it, but I know it is here. I know no name for the sense with which I perceive it. When I near its bounds, strange shivers shoot down my spine. This is not pain, but something that stands my hair on edge, like a hedgehog's quivers. A month has passed, and still I stay within the runic circle. Nightmares prey on me more and more. I've come to fear sleep. I know not how long I can withstand this. Sorry, I got the reads too much yawns. I dreamt I had a daughter. This was strange, for I've never had children, yet one came to me in my sleep. She was no older than 10. She called me daddy and loved me deeply. I could see it in her eyes. The strangest part of all was that I also burned for her with a great paternal love. Can one possibly dream of someone who does not exist? Can one love such a one? I no longer fear sleep. Perhaps O'Dimm has decided to give me peace. I have no desire to change his mind. My dreams of Amelie give me great joy. My daughter is good and clever. A good and clever girl. I believe she will grow into a wonderful woman. A shame she exists only in my dreams. Not only do I no longer fear sleep, now I cannot wait for the moment in which it comes. What a fantastic transformation. If nothing changes, I shall soon try to leave the circle. I know now why I dreamt for weeks of the child I never had. It was his doing. This night my daughter died. She caught a strange illness, which pocked her whole body with hideous oozing sores. She cried, begging me to help. I could do nothing. She died in my arms. I awoke, soaked with sweat. I remain a wreck, my mind tattered. 3 months have passed since Amelie's death. My heart still bleeds, and horrifying visions plague my every moment. I'm a blind man who wishes he saw nothing, for utter blindness would be a relief compared to these tormenting visions. I cannot persevere much longer. I have become a deeply unhappy old man. I've now lived within the magic circle for a year. Thoughts of suicide haunt my mind ever more often. It would be so simple. I need but step outside the ruins. Shit. My God. I feel like I should be careful stepping inside the circle, right? Ooh, that's crazy. That is crazy. Geralt's hopping over here. Very neat. I mean, not neat for him. He's dead as hell and very miserable. But, like, what an incredible... what an incredible detail of this story. The further we get into this DLC, the absolute darker it gets. And it is dark. Very dark right now. Very dark. I think that means we must probably... I think we're going to have to do what Gaunter wants. God, it's crazy. I'm getting to a point where I'm starting to feel like, do we try and ask Olgierd to team up with me? Like, there's no chance, right? Like, Olgierd is a deeply unhappy and fucked up person these days. But also, he's only fucked up. I mean, is he only fucked up because of what Gaunter's put him through? Or is he fucked up because he was partially that himself? I don't know. Oh my God. This is sending me spinning in mental circles. I don't know. We're going to have to decide what to do in the next episode. Maybe they'll give us an option. Maybe they won't. Either way, thanks so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this episode. If you did, a like or a positive comment or a, hey, Ryan, upgrade your armor down below in the comments. Helps us out with the YouTube algorithm. I'll get to that upgrade here before too long, I promise you. And I'll keep another episode coming for you tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sound good? Sounds good. Also, you could just tell me that I look... like a baby without my mustache or something. I don't know. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.